Welcome to the Title Today channel. I'm your host, Bobby Tarango, and today we're here with a guest, Dan Doolan, one of the top title officers in the business. So Dan, let's jump right into it. Let's talk title. What are the two most common solar contracts out there today?
Well, there are two that we're experiencing, and one is the HERO program, which is a government program. HERO stands for Home Energy Renovation Opportunity. And that is a program wherein they install solar, or they could also install windows, artificial turf, or other energy efficient items. And they record what's known as a special assessment on the property. And what happens is they collect those fees through the property taxes. What happens is it records, and then the following tax year it's collected with those property taxes.
So you're saying they record that document, but it doesn't show up on taxes right away?
No, it's typically the following fiscal year where you'll show it collected with property taxes.
For our agents out there, so that's real important to know. You're not going to see it on taxes right away, so what you want to do is call customer service and get a copy of that document. So the HERO program is the first program. What's the second most common one we're seeing?
It's private lease financing. What we see as far as documents of record is they record a contract, and they also record a UCC-1 or financing statement. And that indicates that there is a private lease on the property. And that needs to be addressed because the new home buyer may need to actually assume that obligation.
Okay, so right now, that stuff is recorded though?
Yes, that's a recorded document, and it's collected privately, unlike the HERO program.
Okay, so again, agents definitely call our customer service and they can look that up for you. So what are the challenges and how are we getting around them?
Well, the challenges we're having currently are with sale transactions. As far as the lenders may or may not, case by case, allow these items to show. So we either pay them off through the closing, we can pay off both the HERO program, and we can also pay off private financing. However, if the new home buyer is going to assume the obligation, then we'll continue to show the HERO document, the contract of special assessment. And for the private financing, what's typically happening is they are actually terminating both documents. They terminate the contract and they terminate the UCC-1. And what happens is that after closing, the new buyer executes those documents, and they're recorded after the lender's new deed of trust. So the new deed of trust is actually ahead of those documents. And that's a concern for most lenders these days.
Is there any endorsements that are out there that we provide right now?
There is. There's a solar endorsement that we offer, which provides certain protections for the lender. We're experiencing that on our refinance transactions that they're typically accepting that endorsement. On the sale transactions, it's case by case, and a lot of lenders are asking that those documents be terminated.
So that endorsement's for the private or leased ones?
Yes, it applies to both types of contracts.
Okay. What about the HERO program at this point?
Well, the HERO program, what we're seeing typically with that is they're actually assuming that obligation. With the HERO program, there's no qualifying for the new buyer relative to the solar and financing. With private, there is a qualification process, which can impede a transaction occasionally.
So you're saying they can assume the HERO program?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for taking the time to come talk to us. Well, hopefully you guys found this information useful, and we'll see you next time on the Title Today channel.